We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. We'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
15 yards.
A gain of 15 there, and it's good for a New York first down.
A gain of 15.
They motion Tucker over left. Get some space around midfield. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's another Jets first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Bigsby. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They give up the guts of Bigsby. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Riley Moss there defensively.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds him on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
3rd and short, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Bengals. First down.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 13.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series.
Taylor Britt on the coverage.
Throwing again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Third and just 2 to go.
And it brings up third down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. All set now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
At the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
Motion a receiver left. They run it again with Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Keanu Benton on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
9 yards. And the Jets, first down.
There's a dive up the middle. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Stop made by Barrett Carter. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Escapes the defender. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Jets, first down.
Carry here for Bigsby. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw it. Throwing for the back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he's up over 80 receptions on the season. An impressive number, and it's good enough to sit him among the league's best as well. Brought in right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Burrow to the air now. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
And the Bengals, first down. 1st and 10.
We'll run the counter with Dobbins. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Nolan Smith. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Burrow. To his back. Here's Rachaad White. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt.
Results in a 4th down.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Bengals going down here. 6 DBs out there. 3rd down.
A loss of 7 yards.
Pass play now. Throw right side. Caught by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Running right is Bigsby. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
He's dropping back to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. In the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Tyler Bass on down for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
That's good.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they get this down to the 28. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bengals.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now here comes the New York offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Tucker now in motion right. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Throwing it on 2nd down. He's going to tuck it and run. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Working on 1st down. Hits him on the in route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bengals 48.
Throwing from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Jets, first down.
They put a receiver in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. He's going to throw it. That's taken in by Tucker. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. The Jets take their first time out.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 3.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the first half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. And that's got it left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
2nd and inches.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Bengals, first down.
First down, Burrow to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
13 yards on the
Final
play.
timeout taken by the Bengals.
Another Bengals.
Burrow now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Throwaway and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
And incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. Design quarterback run here. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the New England Patriots. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. stopped on the run back at the 27. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Give to Dobbins to start the third. And dodge the tackle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's going to get stopped for right around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Now a toss play with Dobbins. Shoots away from one. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Their punter making his way out now. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Jets take over first.
The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Stone on the stop. A loss of a yard on the play.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. On in at the 41. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
2nd and 6.
Burrow out of the shotgun. The left side. Oh, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Now we'll run this with Bigsby. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 7.
Throwing now off the play action.
At the 40-yard line.
Complete to his back. Take Bigsby. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's good for a Jets. First down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
And the Jets.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going with Bigsby here. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
4 yards. That's another Jets. First down. A gain of 15. And the Jets first down.
On the give. It's Bigsby. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They're throwing it.
At the 19-yard line.
Finds the in route, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
the end zone.
Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. And Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. On 1st down, here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Burrow on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Jamar Chase.
It's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Now 2nd and 10.
To the air again. It's Burrow. On the screen, this is White. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Bengals.
They're running the option, short side. They get to him behind the line, Brock. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read.
He was taken down behind.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
So read here, and this is Dobbins. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Johnson. A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. New York to the line. 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They go play action on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
To number 6. A gain of 9 brings 2nd and 1.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Will give up the gut to Bigsby. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Jets. 1st down. A 4-yard pickup.
Again, it's Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Setting up to throw. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Punting unit out now. Brought down before the return gets far. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Tremble with the grab. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Carry here for Dobbins. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Burrow's going to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Brought down back at the
Everyone's
32.
prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pulled in by his back, right. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. Connecting on the slant. Escapes the defender. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. We'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And there's a sign of life in the ground game. He's full with a nice pickup. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Running it again with Dobbins. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Here we go with Dobbins. He dodged the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
4 yards.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken down.
Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's 2nd and 10. Komet brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. Throwing now. This connects with Higgins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Dobbins on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
The line is scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Dobbins. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Close to a stand here, partner. Need a stop on this 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Desperation time here. They won't come through on 4th and goal. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
It's a turnover on down.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He has the 1st down, and now Brock, the Jets can just run out the clock on this victory. So the win goes to the Jets. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any